What's going on, family? It's good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Look at me right on time today. Look at me right on time today. You know, I feel like that's exciting. I feel like that's exciting. You know, last time y'all gave me some hell for being a little slow and all that. But, you know, it is all good. We are here on time today. I hope everybody's doing well today. I know we're a little early for Family Day, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. All right, let me make sure my phone's muted. I'm almost prepared. Almost 100% prepared today. Make sure that that is on the right speaker. Cool. All right, one problem I've been having is like the music and the reactions has been like stupid low lately, so I want to make sure we get that corrected today. So if the music is really low, guys, I really need y'all to tell me. I really need y'all to tell me. So let's see. Let's see who to say hi to. Let's see. No one's moving yet. No one's moving. I see Super Sam up in this Joan. I see Joe. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well today. I was happy to see your message, Joe, about Jesse's stream. I know he's been basically like cooking all week on that, so it's good to see that he had reached his goal and hit that successfully. So I'm very happy that he had done that. So it's funny how you mentioned that exact moment where I'm like, I had popped in yesterday, and I was like, that's the exact moment that I had popped in for, was that yesterday. It's funny that you pointed that out. Anna Bus, good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Joe with a W, it's good to see you as well, friend. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Screams of Anubis, it's good to see you as well, friend. Cherokee, Peekaboo, friend, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I got your butt making acoustic request up in here. So it's good to see you. Angel, good to see you as well, friend. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well on a Sunday. Jessica, it's good to see you as well, friend. I did not miss you today. Did not miss you. We'll make sure I say hi again to you. You know what I mean? I feel bad about the other day. Totally missed you sneaking into the live stream. Super Sam, I said what's up to you already. I'm only asking because if you're asleep for Johnny's live stream, wondering if time zone you're in. Yeah, Joe is one of those friends from the United Kingdom. So they are at like, what is it, 6 hours ahead of us, Sam? I know you're in Central Time, so I think they're like 5 hours ahead of me. So I think they're about 6 hours ahead of you. I think if I remember correctly. Steve, what's up, man? Good to see you as well. Good to see you. Joe says he's doing great. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. Maul, I don't think I said hi to you. We just talked, so 5 hours. Yep, 5 exact. Oh, I was right on the money. 8 p.m. right now. So yes, they're 5 hours ahead of me and 6 hours ahead of Sam if he is in Central Standard Time, because I believe he lives in Texas. So, Yulita, good to see you as well. I got your moderator kickoff song ready to go. So we got a bunch of stuff in the playlist. We got 70 something songs up in here. So we got plenty of stuff to listen to today. I think I only got like 2 or 3 reactions today, but you know, there could be more, could be less, who knows, you know, but I think it's all I got at the moment in the tuck. So we got plenty of time and plenty of songs to listen to today. I hope everybody is doing well. And like I said, I know we're a little early on a Sunday, but we trying something new today. We're trying a new little time slot out, especially since it's like a weekend day. So let's start off with Yulita's moderator pick of the day. Noisemaker. The song is called Supernatural featuring Masato from Cold Rain. I'm pretty sure we've heard some Noisemaker before, but I'm pretty sure we have. So let's go ahead and check it out.
see I'm choosing the equal. Baby, wanna get one until there ain't no sequel. Everybody sleepwalking through a material world. Now when nothing satisfies, we are shapeless souls in fire. Supernatural, but we just can't recognize real will is dust and lie. Supernatural, supernatural. Yeah, what you got is something different than you thought. You touch it from a distance. Can't stop, you gotta grind emissions. How we forget important things. Broken world of easy stuff. Like a guy that turns real rough. I remember I could breathe, I could feel. What legacy? No benefit. So we're supposed to be sucking up and get on with it. Who am I trying to be? Yes, my common face. Something's missing like my mind, so we're separate. Now when nothing satisfies, we are shapeless souls in fire. Supernatural, but we just can't recognize we're realist dust and lie. Supernatural, supernatural.
たとえ貨幣の雨を降らすとも欲望の満足されることはない。快楽の味は自覚で苦痛であると知るのが賢者である。
Step by step, an answer to the question. A bed on bed, survive this generation. Hard to breathe when we're getting more elevation. I believe this is not the final destination.
This song is all it keeps getting better.
Step by step, an answer to the question. Ready for supernatural. Step by step, an answer to the question. And bed on bed, survive this generation. Gotta breathe when we're getting more elevation. I believe this is not the final destination. Now when nothing satisfies, we are shapeless souls in fire. Supernatural, but we just can't recognize we're realist dust and lie. Supernatural, 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 supernatural.
Ah. Woo! Yulita starting off with some spicy chicken today. Let me tell you. All the way to the end. We're gonna make sure we give it a subscribe, a thumbs up for sure. Alita's been coming with the bangers lately. She's been coming with the bangers. Let me fucking tell you. She's been finding gold. That was some great energy to start this whole stream off, let me tell you. I don't know what any of these people are saying, but I would hope it's positive because there's a lot of thumbs up, and I would imagine it's not negative comments. If there's one thing I've learned about the Japanese people is that they are pretty kind people. They're not very hateful in their hearts when it comes to... They don't go out of their way to just go like shit on something, if that makes any sense. Does it? You know what I mean? I feel like I've had an opportunity lately where like they could have come for me, but they didn't. They were very respectful about it. So yeah, shout out to Japan, yo. This shit was fire. I like this a lot. Shout out to Yulita. Appreciate that request, Fran. Thanks for putting that one in the list for the day. I think our buddy Jesse's hopped up in here. What's up, man? Good to see you as well. I hope you're doing well, man. We were just talking about you a few minutes ago, honestly, talking about how Joe had let us know that you had basically hit your goal for the week. So we were just really excited about the fact that you had put in so much time and effort and grinded to that this week. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to hear that news, man. So it's really great news to hear. I hope you're doing well. Cherokee, I can't stay long. I got my kids here visiting. Okay, then we might as well just jump right into your reaction then. We might as well do that then, because we got you first in the list for reactions anyway. So I feel like there was somebody else I didn't say hi to. Who else said something? I think that was it. That was some spicy chicken though. Spicy chicken. Shout out to you, Lita, for that one. All right, let's do this. Oh, you switched it up. You switched it up from the what's it called? From the Dan Baskin. Did they and Eric Cronwell? Did they do like a duo? Did they do a duo? Blue, what's up, friend? What's up? I think you changed your name, yo. That answer's... Oh, but never mind. That question was on somebody else. Ginger, what's up, friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us today. That's exciting. See, like, you know, when you start at different times, you get to have some different friends up in here. So it's exciting to see some new friends who aren't able to make some of the like later streams and stuff like that. So that's exciting. You had already done the Dan Vasc, Aaron Gronwell song. Which one was that? Was that the first one I did? Was that before I knew who he was? I don't know, fam. I don't know. We did that one in January? Yeah, maybe that was like the very first one that I did. Maybe I just didn't really put together who Dan Vasc was. Anyway, all right. We're going to try to get through this reaction for Cherokee, so that way you can spend time with her family real quick. All right. Okay, yeah, we're already recording. Let's do it. Dirty Kennels. I'm pretty sure we've done them before too. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have. They're the ones who did. Hold on. I'm gonna do an introduction. Before we get into this. What's going on, family? We are back getting into some requests today, and today we got one from our good friend Cherokee. We are joined by our friends on stream today. Because it is family day. It's family Foxtrot, family night. Jesus Christ, if I could talk today. We are back checking out some requests, thanks to Cherokee. So we are checking out Dirty Kennels. I'm pretty sure that we have checked them out before. So I was doing some investigative research. I'm pretty sure that we've done them before. Yes, you ain't never heard no sunshine like this before. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone cover. And then they were asking what other ones they should do, and I totally said that they should do Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Doesn't look like they've done that one yet, which is cool. There's still time. I actually remember a lot about this now, because I remember the artists themselves commented back and said that a lot of people were asking for that one, and I was like, yeah, because you guys would probably totally cook on one of those, you know what I'm saying? But it looks like they've released a new one. And it looks like this one is the Thong Song. So it's gonna be interesting, friends. It's gonna be interesting because the fact that they're doing this one in the first place, I think it's already kind of hilarious. So let's see what they do with Cisco's Thong Song, friends.
So this one right here, going out to all the ladies. Check.
Oh my God, I feel like he's never said that in his life. Not even in a joking manner, you know what I mean? He never was joking around, was like, you know what, girl, you know what, y'all? This one right here, it goes out to all the ladies. He seemed so uncomfortable when he said that.
So this one right here, going out to all the ladies.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Right here, going out to all the ladies. Check it out.
If you didn't know this was a thong song, how surprised would you be when this is like the music that you're hearing going into it? Like I said, like, you know, if I didn't know this is what we're about to get into, the music itself, that ain't the journey that they're taking you on. You know what I'm saying? It's just already vibey.
another couldn't live. Shaking that thing like who's he is. With the look in your eyes, devilish. Oh, you like to dance.
Yo. I gotta stop looking around this room. What is my man doing back here? He's like meditating. He got his eyes closed, like where he's just like in the zone, where he's like, it's not my time. It's not time for me to play yet. Oh man, I gotta let him hit that bell again. Hit the little like the little MIDI symbols or whatever the hell those jokes are called.
Ooh, that girl so scandalous. You know another couldn't live. You're shaking that thing like who's he is. With the look in your eyes, devilish. Oh, you like to dance on the hip hop spots. You cruise to the cruise.
I'm telling you, y'all. Look at how this my man's sedated back here. He is not moving.
Hip hop spots. You cruise to the cruise like you connect the dots. Not just her bang, cause she liked to pop. She live in the vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby, move that butt. Think I'll sing it again. She had dumps like a truck.
How many people in this group do you think never heard this song before they brought up the idea of doing the song? The music audio is low still? What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Like I said, we've been having problems with this, friends. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? I bet you any money. Just louder.
She liked to pop. She live in the vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby, move that butt. Think I'll sing it again. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? All night long, yeah. Let me see that.
Oh my God. I don't This is like the greatest cover we've ever done on the channel, fam. These guys doing this song is too much, fam. It's too much. Oh my God, it's too much. Ooh. Stop it! Stop it! Talk to him, bro. Tell him how you feel.
I like it when the beat goes. Baby, make your booty go. You wanna show that Ooh, that girl so scandalous. You know another couldn't handle it. You're shaking that thing like who's the ish. With the look in your eyes so devilish. You like to dance on the hip hop spots. You cruise to the cruise like an the dots. Not just her big, she liked to pop. She live in the vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby, move that butt.
I love his rapper hands too. You know what I mean? My man did some prepping. He did some prepping for this performance, fam.
Thighs like what? Baby, move that butt. Think I'll sing it again. Think I'll sing it again. Think I'll sing it again. Let me see that. Baby, make it baby, make it that long. I like it when the beat goes. Baby, make it booty go. Baby, make it booty show. That long. Yeah, I like the way. Baby, listen. I said I like the way. another couldn't handle it. You're shaking that thing like cozy-ish with a look in your eyes so devilish. You like to dance on the hip-hop spots. You cruise to the cruise like a neck with dots. Not disturbing cause she liked the pop. She live in the middle loca. She had dopes like a chuck. Guys like what? Baby will never, but. Think I'll sing it again. She had dopes like a chuck. Guys like what? All night long. Let me see them.
Should I say like, hey, this is Steven from Dirty Kennels? What am I supposed to say?
Yes.
Okay, we're doing that. Oh.
Do you want a fan?
Hold on. That's right. We made a promise on the channel that every time we saw a guy with long hair, I had to say publicly that I was jealous of their hair. Just my man's locks over here. He got some luscious locks. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is Steven from Dirty Kennels. If you like what you heard, hit the like button, the subscribe button too, and share it with your friends, and come back for more, and let us know if you hate us in the comment section. Let us know if you love us too. We love you too. Alright, we're recording.
Oh, they put outtakes in this shit too? That's awesome.
Does the take look good? Is Travis's cello all the way in there?
Referee for sure. I've learned to just
There we
let
go.
you guys figure it out. Instead of saying, I don't need to.
You're
So
so
high maintenance, Travis. I feel like I am. I really feel like I am. I hope I make up for it. Sorry, I have to do this though.
Go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't meant to do that.
Yeah.
I think you should hold that.
Yeah. I just gotta hopefully get it. Get it in there right.
And then if you set them on the chair right, like in front of your crotch.
It'll stop the ring.
Yeah.
Dinner
Hold
is
on.
served.
There you go. Yeah.
Like
just-
my
yeah.
bells.
Right.
My bells.
Some people call them balls, but
I don't always sing lead vocals, but when I do, I wear lead jeans.
I don't know.
I'm making the blooper reel right now.
You know another couldn't handle it.
I did a double.
That's good technique.
You know another couldn't handle it.
That's good.
You know, I have to say, guys, you know, normally I wouldn't comment on something like this, you know, but you know, they made it. He said, "Let us know in the comments whether you like or hate us." Oh, this is a perfect shot for this is a perfect shot for the thumbnail. Hold on. We got to just go ahead and capitalize this on the moment. We got to go ahead and capitalize on the moment right now. We're going to go ahead and take our screenshot for the thumbnail. Bam. Bam. We just did it. But they said, let us know in the comments whether you love or hate us. And I'm going to let them know that I love them. I love them a lot, actually. You know, this video made me even that much more of a fan of this group. But I will tell you one thing I don't want to say I hate it, because hate's a strong word. But I will say I have a strong distaste. And I have a strong distaste for my man, the main singer, with the unnecessary manspreading. It's a little extra on the mansplaining, especially when you're like up front in the camera. That's all I'm trying to say. That's my one gripe. That's my one gripe I got for them. That's my one gripe. Love the group. Love it. Lead singer guy, maybe just a little less. Either that or maybe like up the shot a little bit or something. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of front and center. You know what I'm saying, my guy? Oh my God. I don't know if this is the reaction that Cherokee wanted, but it's the one she got today. Like I said, you know, this is one of those things where it's almost better that these guys should not be doing this cover than the fact that they're doing it. Does that make sense? Where it's just like they had no business doing this song. Oh my God. But I love the fact that they did it. And I'm not gonna lie, they kind of cooked. Especially when they kicked the tempo up in there. They gave it like their own like little flair and different variation with like the beginning of the song. Again, like I said, if you didn't know that we were getting ready to listen to the thong song, you would have no idea that's what was coming based on what music was being played. But the way that they like upped the tempo to kind of match like the cover of like the more similar to the tempo of the original song that way, I thought was really cool because it gives you like that same kind of feeling that I think that song was designed to do. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be like a dance song. It's like a club record that way, where it's supposed to make you want to dance. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to catch that when the vibe is really, really low. So it was fun just to have that kind of like, thrown in there, like in the overall cover that way. So I thought that was really sick. So again, shout out to Cherokee again for the request here. I think that's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. All right, I'm gonna pick a song now and we're gonna play it. Let's see. Let's go on the very last thing that was added to the playlist today. I'm So Tired by Mark A. Ridge.
I'm tired, honey, I'm tired, so tired of hanging on. Baby, when's gonna be my time? I done suffered long enough, yeah, long enough, and I've been out here walking on that line. So tired of always wanting more, like I can never be satisfied. Most of all, I'm tired of running, tired of fighting, tired of crying about something I cannot see.
You got a great voice.
Baby, I'm just plain old tired. Some old timer once told me that comparison is the thief of joy. It'll rob you, it'll beat you.
That's a fucking bar right there, yo. Think about that shit. Comparison is the thief of joy. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a fucking bar right there. Shout out to the old timer, you know what I mean?
For joy. It'll rob you, it'll beat you down, it'll beat you down, and steal all your glory. Yes, it will. Don't let this hard living get you tired. Don't let this hard living get you tired, baby. No, 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 no. Don't let it steal your light. Keep shining bright. Oh, don't let these hard times get you tired. Don't let these hard times get you tired, baby. Don't let these hard times get you tired. Don't let these hard times get you tired, baby. Don't let them get you down. Don't let these hard times get you tired, baby. Something like that.
Fire. We're gonna give him a thumbs and a subscribe. The chat was talking about how it was a little on the country-esque side. And this is the kind of stuff where this is where I say, guys, like when it comes to like stuff like if this is considered country music, this is the kind of stuff that I don't hate as much. Does that make sense? Where this reminds me more of like blues and soul music than it does of country music. Even though initially I was like, this is giving off some vibes of like, I can't remember Homeboy's name. But man, there's this one dude that when I was deployed, the one contractor guy would listen to that shit all the time. I can't remember what the hell his name was. That was when he was like really popping off. Chris Stapleton, where the vibe might be you might call it country music or whatever, but the overall sound and vibe doesn't really like kind of give that. It's like bigger and deeper than that, if that makes any sense. And that's kind of like what this reminds me of, if that makes any sense. Again, not a comparison, but more of like same feelings that I get when I hear it. It's the same kind of thing where it's just like, if it's country, then that it's not the country I'm talking about. Does that make sense? So, like I said, it's probably not something I would probably like throw in a playlist or anything like that, but a guy has a really great voice. And the song, this one specifically, I thought was really dope. I thought the lyrics of this one was really great too, because it was, again, you know, he dropped some bars and some knowledge up in there. So, you know, like I said, I enjoy listening to stuff like this. It's just stuff that I probably wouldn't listen to like repeatedly, if that makes any sense. So, not sure who threw that one in the playlist. I think a couple of y'all had heard it. But thank you for throwing that one in there. If you guys liked that one from Mark A. Ridge, you guys know what to do. All right, let's change the tempo up here. Let's listen to some Honey Revenge. This one's been in here for a minute. I was gonna say, I'm like, how old is this one though? Is this new or older?
I'm such an airhead, no strength in my spine. With the best intentions, I can't make it right.
I do know this song because I've seen Honey Revenge perform before. So I was like, I'm like, if this is like older, I think I probably heard it. So yeah, I've actually seen them perform this song before.
Man, I'm really brain dead. I don't see the signs. I'm stupid, I'm unconscious. Do I have no stopping? Excuse me as I take it to the extreme, yeah. I don't think I'm just acting impulsively. Running too fast, but with two left feet. Tell me wait out, I don't know what that means. Every thought I have screaming, oh God. Damn, I'm such an airhead, no strength in my spine. With the best intentions, I can't make it right. Man, I'm really brain dead, I don't see the signs. I'm stupid, I'm unconscious. Do I have no stopping?
Shout out to Honey Revenge. Like I said, I did get a chance to see them perform. Oh, they're playing in Lancaster? At the Lancaster Convention Center? No shit. No fucking shit. That's wild. That's wild. I did get a chance to see them perform at a show once. I thought that they did a really great job. They had a lot of great energy on stage. The lead singer has a lot of great energy on stage, moves around a lot. It sounds just as good as like the tracks, you know what I mean? Like it's not like a huge letdown in terms of like what you hear versus what you see. So I thought that she totally cooked. Again, the guitar player, the guy in the band, he did a great job. I think he plays guitar. It's guitar based. One of the two. He also cooked. The thing that really blew me away about them was how fire their merch was. They had some dope ass merch for sure. Yes, it was a lot more geared towards the females, but and I had to make my decision of which merch booth I was going to hit, and unfortunately I didn't hit theirs. But their merch booth was pretty damn fire. I'm not gonna lie. They had a lot of dope t-shirt designs. So if you like that, they got a lot of great stuff out there. They also did a song, Blue. That they and I'm gonna tell you too, Anna, because you like you know them. They did a song with a band that I like called Telltale, called Cobain, where they did a feature together. Where they did a song. It's a little bit of an older song, but that's one of my personal favorites that I like from Honey Revenge. The song that they did with Telltale as well. But again, like their catalog itself, like you know, they got a handful of little bops, very like upbeat poppy energy that way. So great performers. And yeah, shout out to them. So shout out to you, Blue. Appreciate you for throwing this one on the list tonight. If you got a song up in the queue that you want to hear, let me know. Perma, I think you said that you had one up in here. We have 70 songs right now on the list. So you're going to have to let me know which ones you guys got up on this show. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What do we got up in here? Let's see. Pearl Jam cover. I don't know the song. Let's see. Let's see what this is all about. Julian Cubillos, Talking to Myself. That's what it's all about. Oh, thank you, Steve, for bringing up the poll, by the way. I also just put up another one today for Wednesday's Women Who Rock stream. So we're just going to leave it up to the patrons what time we start streams all the time now. So that's the next thing in the list. So we will get... vote for your time for when we're gonna start Women Who Rock night. We got some options up on there. That's the newest one that's up there. It looks like tomorrow we're probably gonna start at 6, I think, for Patreon night, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Let me double check before we get into the song. Let's see. Let's see. We got notifications. Yes, looks like 6 p.m. is the voted time for right now. So we'll keep that open for a few more hours. But it looks like unless like a big clean sweep comes in, it looks like 6 p.m. is going to be the time for tomorrow. So we got the one up right now for Women Who Rock night for Women Who Rock a day, on Wednesday, because it might not be night where you are. You know what I'm saying? So we got that one up as well. So y'all let me know what time y'all want to do it. Y'all let me know. All right, back to the song at hand. Back to Mr. Julian. Okay. Looks like this is new artist, new song type vibe. So if you like it, you know what to do. don't know why, but no, it can't be. I was gonna say my mom was screaming Terry, but I don't think it's Terry. Gotta make sure we play it all the way to the end, or else people get upset. So we just gotta do it every video, just in case. I love the video concept on this one for sure. Them doing like the little cowboy, little like stepping, slow dance and square dance and shit all through like New York City and all these places, like standing out like incredible sword thumbs type of vibe. I was digging the concept. I also really like the fact that they just like continue like almost like a loop track, right? Where it's just like this simple concept that we just run through the entire thing, almost kind of like very like I said, like a loop, right? Where it's like almost like you're just kind of like going through that same journey of the same thing this entire time. So I'm like, I don't hate songs that are like that. I think it's fun. I think it's dope. I think it ties together cool with the concept of the visual. I'm wondering how it's gonna hit me when I listen to it just like on its own. Does that make sense? Where I'm like, when I tie it together with the video aspect, I was like, I dig it. I'm like, I wonder how the song's gonna bop later. Does that make sense? But yeah, we give it some love. We give it all the attention. So if you liked it, make sure you go do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I saw Anna talking about Dirt Miller. We could throw Dirt Miller up in here. Yeah, I saw it was only like a minute and a half. So yeah, we could totally check it out. Peter. That's what I'm saying. My mind was going Terry, but I was like, nah, Terry like only like I don't think that Terry will only be finding like female led artists. Like he's kind of like Russ that way. He's kind of like Russ in the aspect of like, you know, if it's a male vocalist, it's a good chance it probably wasn't them. You know what I mean? Because they don't normally like be finding that as much. All right, we need to just the vibes up. We got so much country cowboys up in here right now. So much country cowboy. We need some rock music. Let me tell you. Let's find something. Well, I think Culture Wars. I think we've done them before. Oh, let's do this Buried Alive thing though. This shit's normally pretty dope. That's a quick guitar solo, you know what I'm saying? I recognized who Buried Alive was. I remember that from last time. I was like, oh yeah, this is that dude who makes just like the little guitar solos and shit. Sick. All right, she said that Dirt was under Grandson now. Okay, Black Sheep Symphony. Let's check it out. section right there is so fire. It's hard to say that one section is better than the other because like everything about this is banging. Like every part of the instrumentation of this is fire because I know he's making it. You know what I mean? I know he's fucking making it. Oh my god, that shit sounds hard. But this part right here, oh my god, it's making my fucking blood jump. I like the fact that he does stuff like this where it's just like this, you know, the Black Sheep Symphony, you know what I mean, where there's no lyrics involved. It's just strictly instrumentation, you know what I mean? It's just all instrumental like, and that's what I'm saying. I know he's got to be doing like every little part of this himself because I've seen enough clips to know that like he plays like all these instruments. So like the way that he constructs all this stuff together, I think is always just super fire. I think that he is just one of those few artists out there that like the dedication that this man puts into his craft, the way that he does, like it comes out in every single piece that he puts out. You know what I mean? They say you can't trust a perfect song, but man, like the attention to detail, you know what I mean, is you know, perfection is about the only thing I can really think of to say. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you know, what would you change about it? What would you do? Nothing. It's magnificent for what it is. We're gonna try to hit as many of these comments as we possibly fucking can. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it other than the fact that this is straight fire. The strings in this, the drumming percussion s parts of it too. Everything about it was sick. You know, it sounded triumphant. It sounds like something that would go like on a soundtrack for like, I don't know, anything badass. You know what I mean? Like anything badass, pretty much. Like to see a lot of our friends are already up in here, so I like to see that. I like to see that. I have not waved to any of y'all, but I've seen y'all. We just want to try to make sure we give as much boost and love to our man Dirt Miller as much as possible. Fully independent artist. Always cooking nothing but spicy chicken. You know what I'm saying? Always cooking nothing but spicy chicken. And we shall leave some spicy chicken on here. There we go. It's hot up in this kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Anna, for bringing up some Dirt Miller today. Let's find another one. Let's see. Let's just do whatever this is. Wild Love, Does Your Mother Know? ABBA cover. Oh, boy. Cover I'm probably supposed to know.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You're so hot, season me. So you're blue, but I can't take a chance on a chick like you. Oh, it's something I couldn't do. There's that look in your eye. I can read in your face that your feelings are driving you wild. Oh, but girl, you're only a child. I can dance with you, honey, if you think it's funny. Does your mother know that you're out? I can chat with you, baby, flirt a little, baby. Does your mother know that you're out? Take it easy, better slow down, girl. That's the way to go. Does your mother know? Take it easy, try to cool it, girl. Take it nice and slow. Does your mother know?
We went too far.
Everybody ready?
There we go. Give it some boost love. Good cover. Good cover. Good energy. Made me really want to, like, curious at what their original music sounds like, to be honest with you. Makes me really wonder what their original music sounds like. I really like Homeboy's voice, though. They got good vibe, good energy, and again, pretty damn good cover. Pretty damn good cover. Let's see. Let's get this out of there. Let's see. Play the new Wind Waker song. Oh, should we just break it off for the people? Should we just break it off for the people? Man, I can always get down with that one. You just know the more times that I play it, the more times it's gonna be harder to not do karaoke for it. That's what I'm saying. I might have to hold on to some Wind Waker for the karaoke night. You know what I mean? I might have to hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I feel like there was like 100 things I needed to talk to you guys about today, but I can't remember like any of them off the top of my head right now. Let's see. This looks interesting. Fornicaris, duh. Let's see what this is all about.
Until the light
What's up, Terry? hardcore. All right, let's give him a sub. Let's give him a thumbs up. This is only a month old. So this was probably an Audiva find, if I had to guess, because her name was at the top. Her name was at the top. Give it some boost love. I would imagine these guys are probably not English speakers. They put the lyrics up in here too. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. All right, let's give a little wave to Audiva, because I'm pretty sure this was hers. So shout out to her. Give her a wave. Let's see. Not Audiva? Oh, not Audiva. Interesting. Interesting. It's always interesting when someone shares it, but they don't comment. Because I've seen all the comments, and I don't recognize any other names. So interesting. 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 Let's see. Jackie, what's up, friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. That was Tags. Oh, shout out to Tag. Shout out to Tag. They don't be bringing us stuff from Indonesia, so shout out to them. This might be an Indonesian band. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not recognizing any. Maybe? I don't know. There's not enough language on here for me to kind of give it a guess of what kind of language it is. I'm not sure. Not English speakers from a fucked up time zone. Exactly. You need to know what I'm talking about. She knows what I'm talking about. Yes, Jackie. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, friend. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for hanging out. Let's see. What else can we find up in here? Yulita mentioned something about Dream. Something was a good band. Maybe was it Dream? Where were you? Where was she? Where was she? I saw the comment, but now I missed it. Where is she? Glass Heart. Y'all be liking Love Ghost. There's a Love Ghost song up in here, so let's play some Love Ghost. Spirit Box. Oh, this is new? Oh shit. This is probably from like the maybe from like the new product that's coming out soon. Who knows?
Where did all the time go? I can never find you. Something feels strange, but I don't know what it is. You've been talking to the ghosts in your head. They've been telling you that they're not actually dead. You've been running from something bigger than you could ever imagine. You've been fighting with something more violent than you could ever fathom. It's the asbestos in your walls, the paranoia and empty halls, the lifeless sides of it all, the feeling that you've lost it all. I can see you dreaming, I can hear you screaming, it's time to wake up. Just go about your day, I'll keep your demons at bay. Feel me when you can't see me. So when you're lonely, just know that I'm right there. Skeleton keys, Georgia peach trees, autumn wind breezes, how I'll talk to you. Waking up in cold sweats, feeling out your sixth sense. Thoughts of another life creep inside your mind. You've been flying with the doves in the sky. You've been swimming with the sharks so that you could get by. You've been changing to something different from what you could ever understand. You've been feeling like something's hiding in the palm of your hand. empty halls, the lifeless sides of a doll, the feeling that you've lost it all. I can see you dreaming, I can hear you screaming, it's time to wake up. Just go about your day, I'll keep your demons at bay.
You never know what kind of vibe and mood you're gonna get from Love Ghost, and I didn't know we was getting into a sad one today, but that's okay. That's okay. I like all the many moods and vibes of Love Ghost. That's for damn sure. I think it was Ginger was mentioning about Car Crash. Love that song. Really like that one a lot. I'm really excited for the new project. I cannot remember what it's called off the top of my head right now, but I know it comes out September 26th. That's one thing I do fucking remember. I just can't remember what the damn project is called. I had mentioned it to Anna, and I'll say it now in front of all of you now on stream, so that way we'll throw it out there into the universe. When the Love Ghost project comes out, I do plan on doing like a full listening session stream for that project. So that is on my to-do list, my high priority to-do list. Again, I've mentioned it to Anna already, and now I'm mentioning it to you all. So when the Love Ghost project comes out next month, about 31 or 2 days from now, somewhere around there, we will do a live stream and listen to that project together. So that is one of the things that I have planned for next month. So just one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. I did remember the other thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about was our listening sessions that we're trying to do on the channel in the Discord as well. So one thing that our good friend Maul has been doing is she's been getting on the Discord and hopping in like the voice chat in like the middle of the afternoon or something. Well, depending on where you are in the world. In the middle of her afternoon, she'll be hopping up in there sometimes. And she'll just basically just play songs, and people will just come in and kind of listen, and then they chat. What we did yesterday was we just chatted in like the chat section. So like nobody really like talked at all. We were all just chatting while Maul was kind of like, you know, curating this playlist for us. So very similar to kind of what we do on the streams here with the listening sessions kind of deal. But Maul was hosting it. So it was all Maul songs. So it was like everything that she wanted to do. And so we had been talking about it. And we wanted to make this more of a continual thing where we started to do something like this a little bit more consistently. Where Maul is going to still continue to do what Maul does, right? So every time she feels like it and all that kinds of stuff, she's still going to hop in there and still kind of do her thing, right? But what we wanted to do was every Saturday, we wanted to do the same thing. We wanted to have a listening session, and we wanted it so that way, like, you know, maybe different people could kind of maybe like have playlists up in there kind of deal. So we kind of like had talked about it as far as like a mod group. And one of the things that we kind of like agreed on was like at least to basically start the process off with basically kind of having like the mods host some these to kind of like get everybody's kind of feet wet to it. So the time is probably going to vary a little bit because depending on whose playlist is going to be played that day, they're going to decide what time they want to do it. Does that make sense? So we'll keep you posted for this upcoming Saturday, but Maul will be hosting our first little like official listening session where we will tell you guys the time, and we were going to all plan to, you know, try to attend if we can and listen to what Maul's playlist is that she's going to create for us. Don't worry, guys. We're not doing some crazy like 7-hour playlist type deal. We're going to make sure that we keep it to a responsible level so that way to take your entire day up. But we will let you know what time it's going to be out, how long it's going to be, and all that kinds of stuff, and when we're going to be hanging out there in the Discord. So We want to start doing something like this. Hopefully every Saturday is kind of the goal. And again, the time is probably going to vary a little bit because depending on who's particularly hosting that playlist that day. So Maul's going to do the first one this Saturday, and we'll keep you posted on the time and let you guys know on the Discord. We'll talk about it on the next couple of streams as well if Maul figures out what time she wants to go and aim for all that. But she did say that she's going to be ready for Saturday. Time to be determined. So I'm excited about it. I think it was fun. I was only able to hang out for maybe about 45 minutes to an hour yesterday. I had a bunch of other stuff I had to get into, but I plan on, like, you know, with these kind of things, like being there, being present, and being there for the entire thing. So that would be the goal, as much as possible, you know, again, depending on, again, everybody's schedules, right? So, but we want to keep some consistency with that, and maybe trying to do this on Saturdays, because that would probably maybe be the easiest day for majority of people to be able to do something like this. So I'm excited about it. I am excited about it. Khan, what's up, man? It's good to see you as well. Speaking of you, if you guys haven't noticed yet, I did post in the Discord and I did post on the channel that my conversation that I had with Rena from Mia Mori will be posted onto YouTube at 8 p.m. today, and I did set that up as a premiere. So again, I'm planning on hanging out in there, and I'm very excited about you guys being able to see this conversation. I think we had a nice time getting to know each other a little bit better, getting to know a little bit more about me and Maury, a little bit more about the backstory of kind of how the band kind of got together, a little bit of a backstory, like, you know, just Arena in general. So I think it was an overall really great conversation that we had. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. And I thought, what better way to do it than just try to, like, you know, watch it together with you guys as we release it, right? So we do have another interview that will be coming out next Sunday, and that one will be posted again to our Patreon channel, and that will be out probably, I would say, probably no later than Wednesday of this week. That interview will be available to you guys on the Patreon. But again, we will set this up as another premiere for next Sunday, time dependent on when that time will be, but we will be trying to keep this a little bit consistent as well. So the interviews that we do on the channel, I would like to premiere those and try to watch them with you guys to get your guys' like, you know, almost instantaneous feedback this way. But again, if you want to check out the interview early, I know a few of you guys have already checked it out on the Patreon side of the house, so appreciate you guys for just even checking out the video on the front side. But I'm excited for that. And again, that's going to be at 8 p.m. tonight. We will have that up and ready, and I'm excited about that one as well. So, yeah, tell your friends that it's happening. Do you know what I'm saying? Tell your friends that it's happening. Yes, we are trying to give y'all some early access to the Patreon. We're making this a little bit better. We are making this a little bit better. We are giving y'all some exclusive benefits this way. And so nobody even knows who this interview is with. There's one person right now in the Johnny Foxtrot family that knows who this interview is, and nobody else is going to know who it is until Wednesday when it gets posted on the Patreon. That's the magic, baby. That's the magic. So I'm excited about this next one as well. I was excited about the first one, but I'm excited about the second one too, and I'm keeping it inside and not telling y'all who it is a little tough. It's a little tough, but I'm excited about next week's interview as well. So I'm excited about that one. You guys will find out again soon enough on the Patreon. I'm gonna try to have it up by Wednesday, at the latest. Like I said, try to give it like a half a week before it gets released to the rest of the world that way. 2 hours? No. The original one I posted was 2 hours, but there was 2 interviews in there. So I don't know if Steve, if you saw who the second one was, the second one on there was unedited. There was a gap. The Rena interview is about 50 minutes long, I think. I think it's about like 49, 52 minutes, somewhere in that distance. That is the total time of the Rena interview. But the one I originally posted was that, about a 30-minute gap in there, and then a whole other interview. Does that make sense? And I didn't even realize I did that at first until I was like, wait a minute, why is it 2 hours? I'm like, nah, it shouldn't be 2 hours. Like, these interviews should be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Like, we're not looking to try to go like hour plus, if that makes any sense. So we're trying to keep some consistency with like no more than 60-minute type interviews. So that is the goal. If they go a little longer than that, it's gonna happen sometimes, but they'll be on the more palatable side in terms of time frame, if that makes any sense. I appreciate that, Steve. Yes, they might be called an interview, but my interviews are a lot more of conversations more than hard hitting, punching journalism, if you will. But we get into some good discussions in these interviews. So, like I said, I'm excited for you guys to see them. I think it's one. I think it's exciting for the channel, and two, I'm just excited for you guys to see them. So. All right, let's play some more music. I'm really afraid that Dave didn't get the notification today because I got his request up in here, and I have a feeling he's going to show up and be like, I didn't realize it was going on early, and he's going. I'm holding on to him for him. You know what I mean? I don't know if I should do him without him or not. That's the thing that kind of sucks. I'm like, do I do them without him or not? I don't know. Some people don't like that. Some people don't want that, and I don't want to like do the wrong thing. Let's see. Let's see what this is all about. I Spark. I'm just seeing your note there, Elsie. Fuck, man. I'm really sorry to hear that. That's tough. That's heavy. I hope you're doing okay. And if you need someone to talk to or anything like that, please hit us up on the Discord or something like that. And so that way if you need anybody to talk to, just know that the door's open and you're available. Does that make sense? So, yeah. I feel for you. That's tough. It's tough to say. I hope you're doing well, but I hope you're doing as well as you can be right now. Does that make sense? All right, let's give them a sub and a thumbs up. When it comes to Japanese music, I don't even know. You know, when it starts jumping into some of the I'm assuming Japanese. I don't know. I could be completely wrong here. I could be completely wrong. I'm sorry if I am. I don't know who'd be putting these stuff in here because you need to put one in there earlier, but that one kind of surprised me. But that shit was fire. There's a handful of y'all. There's a handful of y'all, but I don't know who. I don't know who. Let's see. Yes. Sumo, good to see you, friend. Khan, I am doing that right now. I saw your message. I'm about to send it to you. Let me find it, and I will send it to you right now. Gotta remember where I fucking saved it though. I think it was in here. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Con. There you are. There you are. This file is too big. There we go. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. Seppa, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Not sure if you guys saw a song on the list, but if you do, let us know, and I'll make sure we play it. Thank you for being here. Let's see. All right, let's find another song to play. All right, you need to mention one earlier. Let's see if we could find that one. Glass Heart. That was spicy. Oh yeah, they don't got nearly enough subs or thumbs up on these videos. That's for damn sure. That breakdown was hard. Homie's got a clean voice too. When you start getting hit to his scream bag too, when you got a good clean screaming voice and a good clean singing voice too, ooh, you a dangerous combo with that. You a dangerous combo with that. That was definitely some spicy chicken. That breakdown was fire. I like that they didn't have like no big like I don't know, they call it the bland moments, or like the moment when they say some shit, when they're like, you know, break your fucking neck type shit. You know what I mean? They didn't have any of that. Like they just did like straight breakdown. Hard. Not every song needs it. Not every song needs the build up. All right, let's see what else we got up in here. Is Hell Hills anybody's reaction request? That's not a reaction, right? The one right underneath Grandson, that's not a reaction one, right? If I play that one, it's gonna be all right. Oh, y'all want to do some? Who put I Prevail up in here? Oh, okay. Vibey. Let's see. Got it at the top. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going back to the top. Oh, Words with Weight, some sumo shit. Oh yeah, let's do that. Sam, Baby Metal does get blocked a lot. They get blocked a lot of times for visual copyright, not so much the audio side. It's more the audio visual. So it's like a lot of the reactions I've done for Baby Metal have been like concert videos, and a lot of those are like protected. So what I have to do with those is I have to put like my little like bar of soap like over the screen, so that way like it takes away the visual effects, so like it kind of sucks from the reaction side of it. But for the Baby Metal fans, they have already watched that concert clip that you're reacting to so many times that they know like every little nuance of thing that happens in there. And is it annoying for them? Yes. Is it unfortunate? Yes. But they will still watch them. So if you can just put some sort of like cover over the video that way, just to kind of like, the way I do it is I put like my little bar of soap thing, and I just use like I just take like the image just so it's like, so you can kind of see through it a little bit, so that way like it's blocking it enough that you could still kind of see through it, but it's blocking it enough that it's still annoying, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it does take a little bit of like finagling to do Baby Metal reactions. If they're fun to do, but honestly they're very time consuming, because you have to like take them and upload them and then find out if they get blocked. And then you have to go back and re-edit them with the stuff on top of that, and then go back and re-upload it again to find out if it's going to get blocked. Does that make sense? So I'm like, Baby Metal is a little bit of a pain in the ass to react to in a lot of ways. So, but they're worth it. They're worth checking it out, and like the people will come and watch it. So, like I said, I enjoy doing them, but sometimes they can be a little bit of a pain. But sometimes that's why it takes a little bit sometimes to get them out there, because it's like I've had to run this through the YouTube algorithm like 3 times to get it to the point. But now I got the system down where I'm like, if it gets blocked once, I know how to like cover it, and it's enough to typically make it through. So once you find that sweet spot, it makes it a little bit easier. Dave, what's up, friend? I got your grandson up in here. I think you had another one that you wanted to do both of them today, correct? Because if you wanted to do both of them today, that's totally fine. We totally will. I got grandson up in the tuck, and then I think the other one was for Aurora. I just don't think that one's been put in here yet. All right, let's go ahead and check out Words with Weight. Shout out to Sumo. Let's check out their newest video. For those of you who are not familiar with Words with Weight, is they basically write poetry and then they use like AI to like create like a song in a video like structure around it. So like when it comes to like the fandom of Words with Weight, what you're really looking for and what you're really gearing towards is the lyrical content, because they are a poet and this is like their way to kind of like put their poetry out into the world. So if you're not familiar, you are now.
I can tell by your behavior, vanilla isn't your flavor. Do you dare follow me to my chamber? Nothing you can say will offend me. Just know I can't turn this off in me. Submission is your only offering. The deeper you fall, the harder you crave. Chains of desire, you ask to be saved. Call me master, tell me a safe word. I'll see that crave cured.
Somebody's been hanging with Grimmy too much. Grimmy, Cole, Randy, all of our friends who are not here right now. The Troublemaker threesome. Let me tell you. Someone's been hanging out with them lately. Let me tell you.
Pleasure filling the gap as it's uttered. On your knees, begging and please. The symphony sings as a chorus. You please push and pull as a thrust.
Whisper it slow. Surrender control. Every breath, every cry, every word is mine tonight.
Spicy, baby, spicy.
A slave to satisfaction in my service. Willingly committed to serve us, quenching one another's thirst. Blindfolded with a known expectation. Mind molded, I see your dedication to this sensation. Every nerve enticed, standing on edge. This river tell me a safe word, I'll see that crave cured. Pleasure filling the gap as it's uttered. On your knees, begging please, the symphony sings as a chorus. You please push and push as a thrust. Whisper it slow.
Surrender control. Into shape, I'm your safe haven. Intention overtaken by
Sumo was saying that they totally went into their bag with this one, and oh, there's our buddy Grimfo. Of course, he liked it. Of course, he liked it. That was definitely some spicy chicken, baby. I don't know what I don't know what kind of spice it was. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. It was definitely spicy. It was definitely spicy. We was definitely going there. It was definitely going there. Anna made a comment about how like the bass like adds so much of an element to this one. It totally does. Like the way that this entire one came out was it meshed perfectly for this concept. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. Shout out to Sumo. Oh man, definitely some spicy chicken. All right, so IFC, that is Dave's birthday. Shout out to you, man. Happy birthday, man. That's 70 candles. That's quite a bit. That's awesome. Yeah, I had no idea, 1, how old you were, 2, that today was your birthday, but that's okay. Happy birthday to you. And we're doing both songs today. That's for damn sure. We're going to do both reactions today for you for your birthday for sure. We got Grandson and I believe Aurora. So we got 2 different vibes. So we're going to do them both. We're going to do them both, especially because it's your birthday. There's no way we're not going to do them both now. Yeah, we'll do. I like Steve's thought here. Grandson on family night is appropriate and Aurora for the birthday. Absolutely. Aurora's on top now as well. Okay, so yeah, we'll do Grandson. We'll keep because I think jumping to Aurora then going back to Grandson would be vibe jumping. You know what I mean? We just came off of Sumo. Grandson's gonna be a little bit more in that wheelhouse, a little bit more in the sound wheelhouse, and then Aurora will be a switch. So we'll stick with Grandson first. We'll keep this vibe party going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out this. Steve was talking about Sumo's work from the gate, and much like the other artists, that use the AI technology stuff for the video concepts and all that kinds of stuff. Like the concepts that you're working on are getting that much better with each release that you're doing. So to see like a different side of like your poetry this way, I thought was really cool. So I thought about it the last video, and I thought about it a lot this time, where I was like, honestly, just make the music, man. Make the music. You had the vision. You see that some of the stuff, just create it. You know what I mean? I think it would be a lot more sick, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's anything that you even aspire or would want to even do, but I would say just try to make it yourself. Make the music yourself, man. There's ways to do it. Trust me. Like I've had conversations recently with some people who literally have taught themselves how to make everything. So depending on how deep you want to go, you could do it yourself too. But I definitely appreciate the work that you put into your craft, and I feel like you're only getting better at it. I just want to see you take more risks and more chances and stuff like that. And we're a fan. We're rooting for you. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. Appreciate you, my friend. Let's do Dave now. Let's do Dave. What's going on, family? We are here today getting into some requests, and today it is our good friend Dave's birthday. So happy birthday to Dave. Definitely want to appreciate him for all the love and support that he gives the Foxtrot family and the joy that he brings to the channel through his requests and everything that he just does, like hanging out with us in the live streams and all that. We always appreciate having Dave around. So definitely want to appreciate him again and wish him a very, very happy birthday today. Today he is going to check it out. Grandson, God is an Animal. I am familiar with Grandson. It is an artist that I know some of their catalog. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I wouldn't say I know a lot, but I have heard a handful of songs and they have been put into my playlist before. I'm not familiar with anything really probably like in the last year or so. So this, I believe, is like a brand new song. It's only 9 days old. So I definitely have not heard this yet. So let's go ahead and check out God is an Animal by Grandson.
These walls keep getting closer. I can't take it much longer. They clip my wings, kept me from getting much stronger. Pump full of these pills, they wanna curb my anger. They say the wicked gon' burn for the next life in the hellfire. But I don't have a master, I ain't waiting for my rapture. Don't you see that we all captured? Ain't no heaven waiting for me after. So I'm gonna let it burn, burn. God is an animal. Give me damnation to hit the top of the food chain. Murder my salvation. God is an animal. Give me damnation to hit the top of the food chain. Murder my salvation. Cut our lips so we never talk back. Took the young from our hands.
I love the tone of this record. I love the fact that it like starts off like low and builds the energy. Like you just kind of feel it build as it goes. One thing I've always really appreciated about Grandson is I feel like his lyricism has always drawn me in, where the way that he tells stories in his songs are normally captivating and bring you into like the concept of whatever he's writing about. Again, kind of leaving a little bit open up for interpretation on what you take some of that lyrical content to mean, right? Like, you know, I'm not going to sit here and decipher what this song was about, but it definitely makes you think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the point of it. It's supposed to make you think and make you relate a little bit.
Talk back.
All right, we got to let him cook off the verse for real, though.
Cut our lips so we never talk back. Took the young from our hands. They came, saw, conquered. But still, this is our land. They wanna chop me down at the knee. Use me as an example. But the Black Hawk flies while the chicken gets trampled. I don't have a master, I ain't waiting for my rapture. Don't you see that we all captured? Ain't no heaven waiting for me after. So I'm gonna let it burn, motherfucker, burn. God is an animal. Give me damnation to hit the top of the food chain. Murder my salvation. God is an animal. Give me damnation to hit the top of the food chain. Murder my salvation. Nothing can stop our rise. Nothing can stop us. I wanna see the look that's in their eyes when they watch us black out the sky. Nothing can stop our rise. Nothing can stop us even when my heart stops beating. I know the revolution won't die. God is an animal. Give me damnation to hit the top of the food chain. Murder my salvation. God is an animal. God is an animal. God is an animal. Give me my salvation.
Ooh, this little outro is fire as fuck. fucking pit going. You know what I'm saying? Get that circle pit going. Whew, fire. All right. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I guess the first thing that jumps out of my mind is that this comes across like as a song of like the oppressed speaking to the oppressor. Whatever, however you want to take that. You know what I mean? That's my impression of the song, of the voice of the oppressed being, you know, speaking out, essentially the pushback, the anarchy, if you will. There was a lot of lyrics in there in this song particularly that made me really think about, let's see, did they put the lyrics up in here? Nope. Once you become too big of an artist, you don't ever put your lyrics in here. I don't know why they don't ever put it in their hair, but like the bigger they get, I guess record labels don't give a fuck if you don't know what they're saying. But they never do. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know why the fuck they don't do it, but you know, hey, it is what it is. But there was lyrics up in here that really reminded me, like, you know, of like the idea of like the witch trials. And I know that's a wild, like, random thing to bring up, but it reminded me of like the idea of like when we paint people and paint broad strokes to say that those people are like, I don't know, sick, evil, whatever, right? Where you gotta have the person to oppress, you gotta have the group to oppress, and right now we're just watching like a lot of them be attacked again. You know what I mean? It's hard to be part of a group right now, because if you're part of a group, you're gonna get attacked somehow. Unless you're part of like one group, like, you know, well, again, depending on where you are in the great wide world of the world, but me and Grandson are from the same parts of the world. And so my mind goes in the same directions, probably where a lot of his mind goes, right? Where he was writing this song. I guess the way I look at it is times are scary, but I feel like there's a lot of us that also we aren't as few of people as we think we are. Right now, it really feels like we're overwhelmed with a bunch of people and ideologies that might not necessarily resonate with you. But I think that there's a lot of people out there that have the same perspectives and feel the same ways, and I feel like we're seeing a lot of that come out through just the art of music lately, where when you're seeing such an outcry from the people with the voices this way, and how a lot of that messages is very consistent and a lot of the same type of messaging. I think we're like in this like state of today where like we're all, not all, you know, I hate to speak so generally, but we're in a position where a lot of us are trying to be fear tactics are a very real thing. And I feel like a lot of times when people are wanting to make you feel scared and afraid, so that way you hide and don't come out. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like all of the messages of all those kinds of things that we're talking about right now is like what I took away from this song. You know what I mean? It's what it makes me think about. Again, it makes me think about like the witch trials of like, you know, way back when we just decided that all of a sudden all these people were like, no. And there was no way to stop that from happening. But again, I don't think that we're in the same kind of position today that we were back then, where I don't think that like, you know, the numbers aren't the same, despite maybe what you might think or might have heard. That's just my personal opinion. All right, I think that's all I got for this one, guys. Again, I don't know if this was the Dave reaction, the reaction Dave wanted for his birthday, but that's the one that he got today. Definitely would appreciate you. A happy birthday again today, my friend. I think that's all I got. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Dave definitely said that he couldn't have picked two different songs, and you are absolutely right, because we're about to get back into the cathedral, back into the sobering feeling of Aurora. Have I done this song before? Have I done Through the Eyes of a Child? The name sounds super familiar, but I don't know if I've done the song yet. But have I done this song? Obviously, I probably wouldn't have done this particular performance, but have I done this song specifically? What's up, Pixie? I don't think I said hi yet, so I'm going to say hi to you now. How are you? How are you? Dave says no. Okay. That's all I needed. I just needed to know if I've heard this song or not. Because I'm like, I don't think that I have. I think I've just heard the name. I think people have like suggested it. I just don't think I've done it yet. All right, let's do Aurora now. Let us do it. What's going on, family? We are back getting into some requests today, and today we again are very thankful for our good friend Dave. And today is a special day for Dave because today is Dave's birthday. So shout out to Dave. We definitely appreciate everything that Dave does and brings to the community as part of the Foxtrot family. And again, we're just very excited for him to, today on his birthday. I hope he has the most wonderful day of just enjoying being alive today. You know what I'm saying? Your birthday is the one day I always tell people. The birthday, your birthday is the one day that you get to celebrate you. So do whatever you want to do that day. If you want to do nothing and that's all you feel like doing, do that. If you want to eat strawberry cake or strawberry pie, I think Mom, I think that's what she does on her birthday, strawberry pie, something like that. Then yeah, do it. You know what I mean? Just because you celebrate your birthday however you want to celebrate it, that doesn't mean that you have to do something. You just do what you want to do on your birthday. That's the big thing, right? There's people who like, oh, I don't care about my birthday, all that kinds of shit. It's the one day that's for you. It's the one day, even if you share it with another major holiday or that kind of other shit, you know what I mean? It's still your day. It's still your day. Enjoy it. It's about you. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to Dave. He's got to check out another Aurora song today. Through the Eyes of a Child. We're getting back into the cathedral. The cathedral already is a vibe setter. So we've been a little all over the place on stream today. So we have gotten into a little bit of literally everything on family night. So it's rare that we get into Aurora on a non-Wednesday, but we're doing it on family night, and it's been a little all over the place. So I'm ready for this kind of mood change because, again, when I know it's in the cathedral, Joan, in this church over in Norway or whatever, I've seen this before. I haven't seen this song, but I've seen this concert, and I know what the vibes are. Let's get into them. Let's get into them. Again, happy birthday to our good friend Dave.
The world is covered by our trails, and scars we cover up with paint.
I'm sorry, guys. I know we just started, but again, I have to call it out. I've said it before in a reaction, but I'm gonna call it again. This hairstyle right here, My favorite of hers. My favorite. When she brings this back, I'm gonna get stoked. I'm gonna get stoked.
Watch them preaching sour lies. I would rather see the world through the eyes of a child. Through the eyes of a child. Darker times will come and go.
You know, I asked before we started this reaction if I've done this song before, and I don't know if I've just heard enough snippets of this, but I'm like, there's so much of this that it's already sounding familiar to me. So I'm like, I might have heard this song. So if I can't remember it, guys, I'm sorry. But it's the other thing too that's making me laugh in the moment is the fact that, like, we did a little double reaction for our good friend Dave today since it's his birthday. So we went like one song to another, and it's not about the other song, but we went from like Johnny getting like angry and pissed off vibes to like now Johnny's about to cry. Like total shift in emotion, like so fast where I was like, oh my god, just the meaning of this song in particular, I'm just like, oh boy, it's tugging on the heartstrings.
Come and go. Times you need to see her smile, and mother's hands are warm and mild. I would rather feel the world through the skin of a child, through the skin of a child.
Again, this song, I'm gonna have to talk to keep myself from crying on this one. So I was just having this conversation with somebody the other day where you never, until you get older, you never understood why when you were 15, 16, 17, when you were knocking on the door of being an adult, when you were so ready to be an adult, right? Why everybody told you these are the best times of your life. These are the best times of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you're all like, what the fuck are you talking about? We all felt the same fucking way. We were all like, why the fuck would this be the best times of our life, right? But then you get older and you become an adult, and then you realize how much being a kid is pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean? Being an adult is never what it's cracked up to be. You know what I mean? The more you learn about the world and the more you learn how fucked up it is, the more harder it is to go through every day. You know what I mean? And you don't recognize all that when you're 15 and 16. You haven't seen it like that yet. A lot of people have. A lot of people already have seen a lot of the world already. But again, as much of you might have already have been exposed to at that point in time, it's still not quite the same as when you're like a full-blown adult. You know what I mean? And like, there's just a difference. There's a difference that you just don't ever understand. And again, I think about this so much where it's just like, man, those really were kind of some of the best times of your life, even though I had been through some hard times already in my life, as you know, in my younger parts of my life. For all that shit, it still was better than what adulthood brought me. You know what I mean? Not to say that, you know, we're supposed to stay kids forever or whatever, but the naivety that we have when we're younger that way, and we think that we know so much, and we think that we have seen and experienced all these things, but we haven't really yet. And like, you know, that's what I said, this song just makes me think so much about how, like, life was simpler when your world was smaller and you understood the world less. Life was happier. You know what I mean? It's almost kind of like the curse of like knowledge is power, but knowledge is also like the more you know, the more you really know. And a lot of times people don't really know as much as they think that they do. You know what I'm saying? Again, if we could just really look, if we could just go back and look at the world through the eyes of a child, even as adults, or even just trying to like have the perspective of thinking about the world from that way, and how everything is a little bit more like just direct and cut and blunt, and things just don't make as much sense to kids because a lot of times you have to get taught how to feel certain things. I think about that all the time when it comes to like just the idea of like racial divide. You know what I mean? Or the divide amongst one's sexuality. Kids don't have any of that shit. Kids don't care about any of that shit. Even they're more interested in things that look different than them than they are that things that look similar. You know what I mean? I think that's why little kids find me so fascinating, because I don't look like any of their dads. You know, none of their dads got long hair. You know what I'm saying? Those little babies in the carts at the Costco, they'd be like, who is this guy? You know what I mean? I'm like a fish out of water to them. You know what I mean? Because they're like, this doesn't look like dad material. This is a man with long hair. And he's got some cool band shirt on. I don't know what the band is, but it's probably pretty cool. That's what they're thinking a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? But again, I thought about that in terms of like just like, you know, just like the young ones in my world, right? When I've like seen them grow up and I see them interact with the world. Like no one is taught to hate other races of people, but naturally, you know, I'm sorry. No one naturally hates other races of people. You were taught that. No one hates other people that have like, you know, different sexual orientation or gender identity that until you're taught to hate that. And, you know, you're not born hating people different than you. You have to, like, learn and experience that. And that is some of the innocence and the naivety of a children, right? Where it's like when you're all at the playground, they don't give a fuck. They really don't. Why do we care so much as adults? When we're the ones who were always taught to, like, mind our own fucking business and just, like, if it doesn't affect you, then shut the fuck up about it. But we're so outspoken today about things that don't even fucking affect us. All right, Dave had a 1-2 punch today with these reactions, man. This happy birthday to Dave. You know what I mean? You got Johnny talking today. I'm over here screaming and shouting. We're going right back to the sober mood. You know what I mean? Right back to sober Aurora.
When a human strokes your skin, that is when you let them in. Let them in before they go. I would rather be alive with a childlike soul, with a childlike soul. Don't you, please don't leave me here.
There was a part in the song where her eyes are so glossy and watery that I totally thought that she was like tearful. You know what I mean? Another amazing performance of this. Again, I've been a huge fan of these videos from this particular concert that she did or show in this old church there. Again, just to be, I think when every time I watch anything that she does, I always think about it from the perspective of like, what would it be like to be in the room when it's happening, when the same thing with the Out in the Forest, where like the vibe itself, like the feelings and the emotions that you're going to get being there and seeing it and witnessing it for yourself. So it's one of those things where I say it every video, and it's what I feel every video, where like, especially with this one, this particular one, and the one where they were out there in the forest, where I was like, my God, it's such a fucking different vibe, where it's just like the music's gonna hit you different. You know what I mean? Like even just like watching this from a distance, from a video that took place 7 years ago, like in this one particularly, right, where like you can still feel so much emotion. I can only imagine what it was like to be in that audience. All the different, like the extra backup vocalists throughout this entire thing, the harmonizing, all of that I thought was really, really great. Again, like all that kinds of stuff is always typically on a very high scale and a high level with Aurora. Again, very sad, beautiful, pretty song that just, you know, makes you think about things, right? Where, again, like I said, for me, it's all on the name, through the eyes of a child. Like, where I think a lot of times we as adults, I think about this a lot, where we as adults forget what it's like to think like a kid. You know what I mean? And all of those different ages. And the older that we get, the more we forget about that. Because a lot of us were trying to run away from childhood, right? So we never think about like our perspectives of like when we were 10, when we were 7, when we were 13. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't think that we think about that stuff probably as much as we should, because you're going to understand more your thought process, and then also your thought process as an adult now. So you take that kind of thinking and you apply that to the next kid. I feel like you have that much more understanding for the youth that way, where it's everybody wants to feel related to, and they're just trying to figure shit out. You know what I mean? And so if you could put yourself a little bit more in the minds of a child, I think it's that much easier to make that kind of connection with them in terms of like, you know, getting through to them when you talk to them. If that makes any sense? I don't know. This has only worked like for some of the young gods and the young ladies in my world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm like I know the way. You know what I mean either. But just I think it's important for us to try to have perspective, and I think that's part of like self-reflection, right? It's like even when you think about it as an adult perspective of like, who I am today and who I am 5 years ago should be two different people. They should be. You should have better perspective today than you did 5 years ago. And if you're not, what are we doing here? If we're not growing and we're not trying to be better than we were yesterday, what the fuck is the point? You know what I mean? I like this song quite a bit. I don't remember if this is my first time hearing it or not. Like I said, I feel like I might have heard this before, but it's given me all kinds of different thoughts and feelings and emotions today, listening to it today. So, I mean, I guess that's the point, right? I think that's all I got for this one, guys. Definitely want to appreciate Dave again for the request today. Definitely want to say happy birthday again to them. I hope you have a wonderful day, my friend. I hope you enjoy everything about today. And I hope you do exactly what you want to do today. You know what I mean? And I think that's all I got. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. 1,200 people and it sold out in minutes, I believe it. You know, if you're doing something like when you do certain special events and stuff like this, like it's a thing people are going to want to go to, especially if they're like a fan of you, especially if you're like, you know, home country, it's travelable. That's the one thing I've always like found interesting about like the difference between I don't know, I guess life in the United States versus life in the UK. Like the idea of going to anywhere within my state is not that far. You know what I mean? Like if something was 4 hours away, 5 hours away, but it's still within the state, like I'm going to that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not that far. But for y'all, once y'all go 5 hours, you're in the next country. Y'all in the next country. So again, in this kind of particular situation where it's like in Norway's only so big, it only takes so many hours to get to any spot in Norway if you're already in Norway. Yeah, I'm going to Oslo for the show or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? All right. Somebody moved Pretty Reckless up to the top, so I feel like that's what somebody wants to hear. So let's play it. The Pretty Reckless for I Am Death. Oh, brand new shit. Brand new shit.
As I lay twiddling, home and alone, it spread to the suburbs, the cancer had grown. No one is real except you and me. Whatever it takes, it all costs to be free from life evermore, my life evermore, my life evermore.
What was that? Was that like an intro? Was that like a sneak peek to another song or something like that? Because it sounds like we're switching it up now. Because it does have two titles in it. For I Am Death, Life Evermore Part 2. So that's what I'm saying. Is it all part of the same song? Or is it two? A little snippet? I don't know. Artists be doing this stuff all the time. So I don't know if it's all part of the same thing or not.
Something wrong with me. I could, but I don't bleed. There's something wrong with me. I like autonomy, away from all you freaks. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. I can feel the needles in my hands, feel the needles in my bones, crawling up my spine where God only knows. For I am deaf and I can feel. I got my hands upon the wheel. I am not lost, for I have found the only one who put me down. For I am deaf and I won't break. I got a life I got to take. When will it end, this suffering I blade? It was nice to know you. I'm like pornography, cut from a magazine. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. I can feel the needles in my hands, feel the needles in my bones, crawling up my spine where God only knows. For I am deaf and I can feel. I got my hands up on the wheel. I am not lost, for I have found the only one who put me down. For I am deaf and I won't break. I
love is blind, looking for a sign, waiting for your time to come, but you can't outrun the hand of fate. For I am death and all alone, so many years out on my own, and everyone just runs and hides away from me. For I am death and I can feel, I got my hands up on the wheel. I am not lost, for I have found the only one who put me down. For I am death and I won't break, I got a life I got to take. When will it end, this suffering of late? It was nice to know you.
Sick video, sick video. Is this part of a concept project? Like, I'm just curious. Now I'm just curious about the whole thing because it sounds a lot like when this is gonna sound so crazy. It's a crazy like random reference to bring up, but it sounds like when Avenged Sevenfold came out with like Hail to the King, like that album. Does that make sense? Where it was like a concept record kind of deal where we're gonna write from all these different perspectives and shit. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like we're going for something with a concept with this. Or maybe it's just part of a series that they've done. I don't know. Y'all have to let me know about a little bit more of the backstory of what's going on. Y'all seem to know a little bit more what's going on with Pretty Reckless. I'm just let's see. Let's find another song up in here. Peter, what's up, friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, a 16-minute song. Oh, there's another I Hate Elephants. Okay, hold on. Let's check that out. I Hate Elephants. Sitting on Children. Room with no doors. All right, yeah. The last thing we checked out for them was Super Fire. So let's go ahead and check this one out.
There is this room, it has no doors. The only way to get out is to stay in. I'm in this room, no fucking door, just one way to get out. Turn on the light switch, I cannot like this, trying to fight it. Gloomy and bristling, it's killing my brightness. I don't know why I keep hindering myself, I don't know why I'm so scared of myself. Lies and fear and masquerades, pulling with triggers, making me cave. I'm gonna break these walls tonight, cause my mind is such a waste out and I'm ready to fight. You wanna fight, then break down the wall. You find the wall, behind the wall, never ending story like the rush doors. Is this room? It has no door. The only way to get out is to stay in this room. The fucking door, just one way to get out. You have to stay in. has no door. The only way to get out is to stay in this room. The fucking door. Just a way to get out. You have to stay.
Vibes. I dig the sadness in his music. You know what I'm saying? It's emo. It's emo. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. I believe Yulita was the one that introduced us to this artist. I believe. I forget all the time, but I believe it was Yulita. The name of this one, though. That's the thing that jumps at me the most, for sure. What is the story behind this band's name? Hey there, long story short, I love elephants, but I don't like them sitting on children. That's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome reply. Let's give him some spicy chicken. I really don't understand why it doubles up the emojis. Really don't understand that. Kalia, what's up, friend? How are you? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Who got my closer for today? Who got my closer for today? Anybody got a closer song? Leaving it open. Who got the closer? Who's gonna shut us down today? All right, we're finally gonna play this Hell Hill song, "Kiss the Pavement."
Some guidance, but I couldn't see your face. 'Cause the pavement shows some kindness. Would I ever let you stay? Pick me up, now I try to find you. Drag me down from the sky. Disappear, make me proud of you. That's where I am the reason you're alive. Could have been a bit more careful. Could have given you my pride. I won't lie, I love the way you overcomplicate your life. Pick me up, now I try to find you. Drag me down from the sky. Disappear, make me proud of you. That's where I am the reason you're alive.
Fire. Definitely added that one into my playlist for sure. Not nearly enough subscribers, not nearly enough likes. They got some decent ones, but not nearly enough. You know what I'm saying? Not nearly enough. This shit was fire. I dug this one quite a bit. No idea. Again, I'm gonna guess Yulita. She been on this kind of wave lately. You know what I mean? She's been on this kind of wave. So I feel like this is maybe her. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Yep. It sounds like it was her. I might have been right. All right, we got a couple more songs, y'all. So if y'all got a closer for me, let me know. I think Steve is on the lookout for some suggestions. Let's see. Our good buddy Joe's up in here. I feel like there's something in here that was his. I just gotta find it. Maybe it was in the New Rock one. Let's see what this is all about. I have no idea what this sounds like. James Gillespie, what you do?
She called me up late last night, 3:15. She's waiting on the bright moonlight. She's waiting for me. I don't understand it. She already knows I'm on my way. She starts calling, I come crawling. I turn to her and say, you know what you're doing to me. 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 Everything's for free. When the world turns upside down, you should blame it on me. I don't understand it. She already knows it's wrong. When she starts calling, I start falling, and in a dream I hear her say, you know what you're doing to me. 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 You're doing to me. You know what you're doing to me. You know what you're doing to me. You know what you're doing to me.
Fire. You dude's got a great voice. Song was vibey as fuck. That shit was that shit's, like I said, it's vibey. It's vibey. I dug the fuck out of that. Cherokee mentioned about like when the beat drops and that shit. It's spicy. You know what I mean? Throwing some flavor on there. Throwing some flavor on that chicken. You know what I mean? Vibey. I dig it. Let's see. Yeah, we got a couple more, Sam. We're not completely done yet. Whatever Steve puts at the very top of the playlist is whatever we're gonna play last. Let's see what else we got up in here. Jessica said Waves. Should we play Waves or should we close with Waves? I saw Waves up in there. Is it a good close song or should we just play it next? You know what I'm saying? I think Perma said something about glass tides. You can't move tracks on the playlist. Oh shit. Well then never mind. Steve, you just let me know which one we're supposed to do last. Maul. Either or? Okay, if she says either or, we'll play Waves now. Because I've been staring at that one. But I haven't played it yet. Where is it? There's Prison Waves. Okay, Spun. Oh my god. For those of you who do not know about Waves, they have a song called Demon to Lean On. That is your boy to the fucking core. You know what I'm saying? I think I might have played that one as a Johnny pick one day. I might have, but yeah. Their song Demon to Lean On, that is my fucking shit.
The summer's over and we don't talk now cause you got colder. There's no scene now, the party's over and the kids grew up with more burden to shoulder. There's nothing that should make me stay, but I can't get up and walk away cause I'm too dumb to see that you were never mine. What's the deal? Who's the lucky roller? Such a good pretender. What's the fucking motive? Spend your life trying to move the boulder and then you grow up with nothing to show for. There's nothing that should make me stay, but I can't get up and walk away.
Ooh, that little melody change is so fire!
Cause I'm too dumb to see that you were never mine. But that's fine, cause the sun shines in my room. All this time they were laughing there at you. Never mind, it's alright, cause the sun shines in my room. There's no love in you. There's no love in you. And that's just the truth. It's a breeze now, the summer's over and we don't talk now cause you got colder.
That summer is over and we don't talk now because it got colder. That bar is hard. It's like just painting the picture. It's like painting the picture of like the sunny good times are done and now we're in the cold sad times. Fucking fire.
There's no scene now, the party's over and the kids grew up with more burden to shoulder.
The kids grew up with more burden to shoulder. Shout out to Aurora, yo. Shout out to Aurora.
Your shoulder.
There's nothing that should make me stay, but I can't get up and walk away, 'cause I'm too dumb to see that you were never mine. But that's fine, 'cause the sun shines in my room. All this time they were laughing there at you. Never mind, it's alright, 'cause the sun shines in my room. There's no love in you. There's no love in you. And that's just the truth.
Woo, baby, that's some fire. That one got added to the playlist immediately. Oh, this is a new song from them too. Shout out to Waves. Shout out to Waves. We're gonna definitely give them some love. We're definitely gonna give them some love. I haven't given out any gold stars today, but we'll give one to Jessica today. We'll give one to Jessica. That melody is too fire. That chorus is great. You were never mine, but that's fine. That shit's hard. That shit's hard. I love the lyrics to this one, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mentioned at the beginning before we played this one that Demon and Lean On was like my go-to from them. Fucking love that song, but this is another great addition. I have never really dug into their music like that. You know what I mean? I heard one song. That's what I'm saying. There's so many bands where I hear one song, fall in love with it, and I never went down the path. You know what I mean? Never went down the path. So the fact that this is even newer, I'm just stoked to kind of like get back into like this band and see like what else they're doing, because I like their sound, I like their style, I like their vibe, and like I said, you know, the lyric content for me, I like what they do. I like what they do. I like the way that they tell stories. This one was fire. Gold star worthy for sure. Gold star worthy for sure. All right, we're gonna play one more song, and then we're gonna play our closer for the day. I think Perma's got it today with Dream State. Let's find one more song to play. Something that's not 16 or 17 minutes long. What I started doing, guys, basically was I just add 10 minutes to whatever the song is. If it's 5 minutes and 7 seconds, it's a 15-minute song. If it's 6 minutes and 3 seconds, it's a 16-minute song. You see what I'm saying? That's where the 16 and 17 is coming from. We're adding 10 minutes to the length of it. Like this one, 16 minutes and 39 seconds. That's a long-ass song, yo. That's a long-ass song. This one's 15 minutes and 39 seconds. Okay, here we go. Nightcap. That sounds like a good song. Nightcap, like that. Oh, Nightcap is the band title. Even better. Even better. All right, let's check these guys out.
See the change. I got it heady yesterday. I got it like oh oh oh. All the ways you had me feeling out of place. I gotta keep my head on straight. I'm spinning like oh oh oh. You got me on the way, but you caught me on the way down. You wanna love me like that? You wanna love me like
I have no idea who put this one in here, so I need y'all to let me know for sure who put this one in the playlist.
I'm reaching out, oh, oh, oh. August this came. No one to blame, but the heart still breaks. I still think about it every day. The other side of the star. Oh, oh. Forgot me on the way, but you caught me on the way down. You wanna love me like that? You wanna love me like that? Got me in your pocket, I wanna stay. Find it funny when I'm upside down. You wanna love me like that? Why do you love me like that? Forgot me on the way, but you caught me on the way down. You wanna love me like that? You wanna love me like that? You got me in your pocket, I wanna stay. Find it funny when I'm upside down. You wanna love me like that? Why don't you love me like that? Like that, like that, like that. Like that, like that. Like that, like that, like that. Like that.
Woo! Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Definitely subscribing to that one. Oh, they only got 1.3 thousand subscribers, guys. Y'all definitely need to do the right thing and go give them some love. Let's see. What else they got up in here? They got a gram? Let's do it. Follow you on a gram, fam. Follow you on a gram. All right, let's do that. Oh, we still got Dirty Kennels pulled up still. The Dirty Kennels. That was a great reaction. I enjoyed that reaction. I hope people enjoy it when I put it out there. Oh my god. I thought that was funny. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta boost this shit. DC, Asheville, North Carolina. Nope. God damn, they are moving. Holy fuck. They're going from North Carolina on the 5th to Colorado on the 7th to Massachusetts on the 9th. Holy fuck, friends. For those of y'all outside of the states, I'll do some geography. If this is the United States of America, right? We're kind of big. Not that big, but we're kind of big. They're going from like here in like North Carolina to like Denver, all the way across the country to all the way back to Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a trek. That is a haul. That is a haul in a very short period of time. You know what I mean? They're going from the southeast all the way to Colorado, then all the way to Massachusetts. That's far. That's far. They're moving. They're moving. I hope they're flying, because if they're driving, fuck me. That would be rough. That would be fucking rough. Definitely some spicy chicken. Was this another Yulita find? Another Yulita find? Oh, Peter's up in here too. Maybe it was Peter. There's Peter and Yulita up on here. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. I'm not sure who put this one in here, but all I was gonna say is I need more requests like these. I need more like the last two songs we did, where they're like a little bit more what's the word? Alternative, because we're getting like a lot of good like core screamo emo stuff. We get some good hardcore shit. Obviously we get into a little bit of like Aurora, like soft singer bag. We need more of stuff like this. We need more like I think alternative is the only word I can think of. We need more alternative style. We need, because y'all can find some gold. Like I said, when y'all pull out the alternative shit, a lot of times it's been fucking gold. So I need more alternative in my world for sure. So keep those kinds of requests coming. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, we have reached the last song of the night. All right, shout out to Perma. Shout out to you, friend. We appreciate you. You got us checking out some more Dream State, White Lies. I saw you mentioned something about different singers. Maybe this one is a different singer from the other one that we checked out, but doesn't matter. You keep me up to speed on what I need to know, and let's check out White Lies.
I got a confession, I've got a secret on the tip of my tongue and it's bleeding loud.
Whew, that is fire. That is fire. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna give it some boost love. I know this song is old. I know the singer's not in the band anymore, but that's okay. From what I recall from the chat, it seems like she might have left the band to handle some personal, like, family issues and matters, which is very, very important. I think that's obviously more important than if you're making that decision, then obviously it's for a good reason. So Steve mentioned about how she has she kind of gives off like Lacey Stern vibes. Again, not a comparison, but I also kind of heard a little bit of that too, where I'm like, yeah, she's got a really great voice. The way that she can, her pitches, the way that she sounds, the way that she can sing really high and also kind of get into the scream bag. I can definitely see the bring up of Lacey Stern on that for sure. The other thing I was going to say was, like, it sucks when artists have to like step away from bands and stuff like that for really any reason at all. But like, I'm sure Dream City did the right thing and they just replaced her with, like, I don't know, probably maybe a guy named Chester or something like that. Like, just because, hey, forget what happened before, right? Let's just keep it moving. I know. I gotta take my shots every once in a while. He's on the wall for a reason, guys. He's on the wall for a reason. You know what I mean? It's never gonna be the same. But that's okay. Excellent song. Excellent. I really like the song a lot. Like I said, it kind of sucks when you find songs and bands like this that are like not necessarily like the same like core component. I've gone through this with a couple of like pop punk bands recently too, where they replaced out a vocalist in the one band that I was really getting into, and I was like, it's just not the same, fam. It's not the same. You gotta bring back Homie. Homie had the pipes. He was the one keeping it together. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's tough out there for these artists, so make sure you go give them some love and support for sure. Definitely want to appreciate the moderators, first and foremost, for everything they do for the channel. Definitely want to appreciate Maul. Definitely want to appreciate Pixie. Definitely want to appreciate Steve. Want to appreciate Annabus. Definitely want to appreciate our good buddy Russ. I think he is still kind of somewhat on vacation, but I saw he popped in and said hello earlier, so shout out to Russ. I hope he's having a good visit right now. And I feel like I missed a moderator. Yulita. Shout out to Yulita, you know what I mean? Gold Star recipient, moderator opener of the day, newest moderator of the Foxtrot family. Shout out to Yulita. We definitely appreciate you, friend. It's nice to have you on here for these full streams. So I kind of like this time slot for Sundays, to be honest. So we might keep doing a little earlier on Sundays. I don't know how the Wednesdays and the Mondays are going to work out like that. But Sundays, in particular, I think we'll try to like have a little bit of a balance of like doing like maybe like early stream and then like more later at the night, kind of like switching it up a little bit back and forth. But I did like this time slot, and I did like the fact that we did have a bunch of friends that were able to join us that aren't typically able to come and hang out with us today. Definitely want to appreciate Dave again. Happy birthday to our good friend Dave. I hope you have a wonderful day, friend. I definitely want to appreciate all the celebrities that came by and said hi today. Definitely want to shout out to Sumo. Definitely want to shout out to our good buddy Sam. Definitely want to appreciate Screams of Anubis that stopped by and said hello today. Definitely want to appreciate our good friend Kalia. So shout out to all of you guys for coming by and hanging out with us and saying what's up today. I always enjoy seeing you guys hanging out here within the Foxtrot family, and always excited to check out more music and stuff that you guys are putting out. So we checked out some new shit from Sumo. Kalia, I don't know if you're familiar with Sumo, but he was getting a little spicy today. You might have to go back in the stream and you might hear what Sumo was talking about earlier. Sumo was getting a little into like his bag, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sumo. I hope everybody has a wonderful day wherever you are on the great wide world. I will see you guys on Discord, and I will see you all back here in 2 hours for the Miyamura interview. So I'm excited for those of you guys who are able to attend the premiere from that in a couple hours. I'll see you guys soon, and I will see you guys again, of course, on the Discord. Yeah, we will be back soon. Jackie says, sorry, I've been listening, but haven't been able to chat much. Thanks, Johnny. I love the live. Pay more attention on the next one. I appreciate you just hanging out, friend. It's good to have you here. Some people, they throw the streams on, they're not able to chat. We call them lurkers, no chatters. You know what I mean? We appreciate you guys too. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Blue, again, bringing up some heat today. So appreciate you guys all for the songs up in the list today. Do we have time for Patreon appreciation? Yes, that should be at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Because like I said, unless some drastic change happens in the next hour or so, the votes are in and it should be at 6 p.m. tomorrow. So we should be back 6 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard Time for Patreon Appreciation Night. And as a reminder, friends, tomorrow we are starting the first exclusive Twitch one. You know what I mean? So we will be on Twitch. If you need the links and all that kinds of stuff, it's available already on my channel. It's available on the Discord. I'll make sure I post it in on YouTube tomorrow as well, just to remind everybody that everything will be taking place and transpiring on Twitch tomorrow at 6 p.m. So I'm excited to see you guys. I'm hoping that this is going to turn out to be a good Twitch stream, especially being a first exclusive this way. We've done a few Twitch stuff specifically, but this is the first time we've done the Patreon specific thing. So I definitely want to appreciate the Patreons for voting thumbs up on that, and we'll see you guys on there tomorrow. So yes, I will be back in a couple hours for the interview that dropping on the channel. So I will see you guys soon. But hope you all have a good rest of your day wherever you are. If I do not see you later, remember that you're not listening to a song right if you can't tell it's a banger in the first 5 seconds. And I love you all, but I wish you'd bathe. And if all else fails, just blame Mo. That's it. I'll see you guys in 2 hours. Bye. Wee-haw! Happy birthday, Dave. Happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day, my friend. Peace. I'll be back.